Right, to see.
There we are. Now we're live. Sorry about the wait there.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes anyway.
Yeah, exactly. 2 minutes delay. So if you have any urgent things, it's probably better that you message us. Or well, you can message us in the chat, I guess. Because we will be watching it live, even if you don't. But yeah, everything
Right.
will reach us 2 minutes later.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's Owl, it's Catalyst. Sunwall. Let's go.
Pipe. Alright,
And on the top left, representing Team Toad playing as Terran, it is Owl.
Pipe.
Right.
And in the bottom right corner, we got ISO representing Wild Boars. Pipe.
Oh.
Or
Owl
Wild Boar
hasn't played for a
esports,
long
I
time.
should say.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah.
What are
It's
these
gonna be
stars
awesome.
around people's bases now? Is it from the new patch? What is it?
It's from the I think you can choose that from what is called.
Alright.
Like different kind of animations from the collection tab, if I remember correctly.
I see.
But yeah.
Okay. You see, I don't like this already because they're walling off. It's a TBT.
Right.
I've been told it's like 20. It's cost like 25-30 minerals.
Yeah, I guess, but the more important thing is just like I don't know, like before this was really the case when siege tank openings and so on was like really common, but nowadays I'm not really sure if what is it called, if it's actually not a good idea to do it, because if you don't wall off like cyclones can get like directly into your minerals and stuff. Like if they push up and get on top of things. Like if you have a wall up, that will delay like potential cyclone things. So it's not always bad, I think. There are some pros and cons, in my opinion.
Well, Owl has already gone double gas.
Right.
Yeah, and he's making a factory as we speak. He's one basing it. Yeah.
Yep. So.
I don't blame him. It's Catalyst. If you one base, this is the month
To be honest, like in TVT, you should almost one base. Like this is a way too greedy opening, in my opinion, for myself. Like he shouldn't get away with this because I guess it's better. No, there's like several entrances. Like so, there are like several all-ins that would just straight up kill him. Like if like all did a Reaper all-in here, he's dead. If all did a proxy factory, he's dead. If all did like a reactor for factory, I guess, like he might be dead. So it's like a lot of different things that can kill him if it's done properly.
Go get the SCV who's building the thingy.
Yeah.
On center.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not watching it.
He needs to run away.
Oh.
He needs to run
Yep.
now. He can't lose that Reaper at all. He cannot lose that Reaper.
So.
Good. He gets away.
Alright, so all kind of has. It's kind of amazing actually how fast you can get the factory even going the early CC. So yeah, this cyclone will actually not arrive until his cyclones will be up. So okay, so it might not be too greedy to go like CC Reaper opening then.
It never is. It's never too greedy. That's what I always do. I never go one base. Only if I commit to one base if I do one base openings.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just like it feels like everything will be so late, but I guess well, not really. I guess this can still
His
be
supply
fine.
blocked.
Yep.
Owl is supply. Oh no, there we go.
It did open up. We do have the Reaper being a bit awkward over here, since the Reaper was out of position.
He's running away now.
Yeah, he was more used to pull something back. Right, so.
Oh, grenade! That would have been a nice grenade there.
Yep, he needs to be pulling.
He's
this
gonna win the
is
battle.
this
Oh,
is
great micro.
Yeah.
Very good micro.
So, but there are reinforcement cyclone coming, but he will get a few workers for this if he moves ahead.
Go
the
go
cyclone.
go face these.
Alright, nice. Ooh, he will just get Reaper. Oh! That's so close.
MVP Reaper.
Yeah. But this does equalize things, and they are on the same basis now. So I think like from here it's basically an even game. No one being that far behind. I guess Ace in some regard is because he's delaying his tech. He's not really doing that much. He's floating 800 minerals. What is this? 1,000 minerals now. Like, what's up, man?
The thing is, Owl, they're both going for mech because they're both making that second factory already.
Yeah. So.
But Owl is also has made a starport. Reactor starport. Where's it gonna come out? Is it gonna be?
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
a good question actually. I'm not sure what you actually do with it. Is it like for dropping Hellions maybe, or like Liberators won't really be that good versus like a Liberator competition. All will need to be a bit careful here though, so he doesn't rally into free cyclones.
Okay, he needs to run.
Oh, that was good trades though.
That was very
but now
good.
there's 4.
No.
Okay, just back off now.
To run.
Yeah, you should just back off and go home, repair. He got like a good trade there. And then, yeah. Like this new like mass cyclone meta is so awkward, like I don't know.
Look at the base saturation for ISO. His base saturation is still, he's level 20. Oh, there we go. Now he's transferring workers. Only now. That's why Owl's I don't know, he's still got 1,500 minerals.
Yeah,
exactly.
like
by now.
He's floating so much, but you can also see that on the army supply. Like always had 10 supply due to him not being on top of producing and not taking the second gases on the natural when he should have been already. You can see all is already, well, he's almost saturated. He has 2 out of 3 on 1 of the gases, so he's getting a lot more gas production going. So looking from what we're seeing right now, this should be a fairly confident win for all, I believe. Because like there isn't
Don't-
like I guess it's a bit
it's-
early to say, but like considering the tech his opponent is going for, there isn't really that much countering what All is going for. And All just has more. So yeah,
If Al goes across the map now,
he wins.
yeah.
And he also
Well,
has a
no.
first CC on the way, like his macro is just better. Like, let's see here, he does have an armor on the way, there is no upgrades, and like, in the foreseeable future for ASU. So yeah, and this push is coming across the map now, and Cyclones are very good.
The thing is, it's really hard to kill a Terran.
Yeah, but still. Hellions
spread
also
better.
use...
Spread better.
Well, you can be fine.
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
But there's only two tanks there. Actually,
Yeah.
2 tanks.
I think he just doesn't want to overcommit into a tank here, since there are tanks out.
There's 2 CVs.
Interesting supply depots over here just to get vision. That's an expensive way to do it.
It is the
Instead-
expensive way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. Like if all just moves over there, that's like 200 minerals for free. So, and now both the CVs are going. Like, what is this?
Are they still building?
Yeah.
maybe
He's
like,
building a wall,
to
man.
remember the-
What is this tactic? Like, amazing gaming. All
I
has
don't
no
understand-
idea this
there's
is
the
going on.
Our third is nearly saturated and everything, while
Yep. He's
Ours
gonna
is
get
just
air
like halfway
control
built.
with the Vikings now as well, and when he gotten a few Vikings, he's most likely gonna invest in some Liberators as well, which is gonna help to zone out the siege tanks of his opponent. He's scanning right now as well, he's probably a bit confused on what's going on. Poking with those 2 Hellions, making sure, oh, I'm ahead.
he sees that
really
CC, he sees how late it is.
Yeah.
He sees it all.
So,
But the snowball is good. It's big.
how
at
late
this
it
moment.
is, like there is no CC.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well, there is one in the main actually. That was odd placement for it.
Yeah, that was nicely cleaned up. It's a fortress at the moment for ISO.
Yeah.
He sees
Sorry,
that the
sorry,
third is completely saturated.
He must be
now
like,
knows
oh
what's up.
no, oh
And now
no,
he's
let's move
moving
across the map.
Yeah, he knows he can't. It's a very bad spot.
It's
that
a
he's
scary
in right
army
now.
supply though, like that could end up countering, like because All has a lot of his supply in air actually. But are there liberator? No, there's no liberators for All on the way yet. So this attack on the third might catch All off guard there.
And Al has no idea about it unless he scans right now. Oh, he scans. He sees the
Oh
army.
yeah,
He
yeah,
knows.
so.
And the tower is up as well. And the tower
Yeah.
sees everything. He must move.
React
He
all,
must move.
react.
Yes,
yes,
he's reacting now.
nice.
Pull the
There's a lot of
SCVs.
Hellions in it. I didn't realize how many it was actually.
That's
so
true.
This is gonna be a pretty good trade most likely. And he does have air control here, so there's no way to actually like push in for Asa here. So All is gonna be able to most likely keep this further base if he moves ahead the Vikings a bit.
And the lib is going into the main from ISO. Like he's moving up now.
Yep. All is keeping his Vikings so far back though.
Yes, he is.
And he was in siege tank range there for a bit. Yeah, after all, I don't think it matters that much. All has the Liberators on the way right now as well.
The tanks have just moved in closer. They're trying to get.
Yep.
that CC. He needs to repair that CC now.
Yeah,
And he needs to land
he can
those
land the
Vikings right in
Vikings
the
on
middle
the
of those
siege tanks. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Very nicely done here.
Very good. Very nicely
Clean
cleaned up.
everything up. He did lose a few workers to this, but then again, I see it's just right now taking his bird.
He's still losing workers to this.
Oh yeah. Not optimal, but then again, he does. Well, I guess like Ace has done a good job to like crawl back into this. Like he has caught up on the upgrades. The army supply, I guess, is very in favor of all, but yeah, a lot of that is in the air. We'll see what he can be able to do with that.
I like the owl build a supply depot right next to the supply depot.
Exactly. You wanted to make a statement. My supply depot is better than yours.
Okay, owl's moving out.
Yep. We don't have to GG. Just straight up there. He saw the army and yeah, just decided to tap out.
He knew that he had no air control. The two libs are there. He knew that he wouldn't be able to make it, I think. Yeah.
Troll.
Okay.
So yeah. We're gonna go into the next game. We're gonna take a quick break while we set it up. We'll be right back. So do stay tuned. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're back live. So let's get this going. Yeah, we should be ready to go, right?
Yeah, and we're off.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
Game number 2. Come on, SirErik. This is TVP, man. This is TVP. Last player, I'm playing the best player.
Yeah.
He's the Acer guy. Ace match guy.
Wait, what do you mean, SirErik? Or what do you say?
No, the guy I'm playing, the pro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you got that with your siege tank run bys, no problem.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Tank run by, man.
Indeed.
It's gonna be a thing soon. Anyway, let's introduce the players. On the bottom left, on black pink, playing as Protoss and representing W World, it is Tokshaman.
Bye bye bye
Bye-bye.
bye. And in the top right corner, we got our very own Mr. SirErik representing the art of warfare. Hype, hype, hype.
Hype. I do like the way SirErik plays. The decisions
Same.
he makes, he's a clever guy. That's
Same.
why I'm pushing him to get into the Clan Wars course. And,
Yeah, exactly. He was a bit not confident, I guess, versus Protoss. He was saying like he wasn't feeling good versus that. But then at the same time, like when me and him was playing, like he beat me 2-1 in the in-house team league. Like he did have like really solid builds. Like so I think if he just pulls out some kind of aggression, some kind of aggressive build like he was doing versus me, he will do great here. It's just like about not getting to that lake-in situation for him, I think, versus those Colossus and Storms.
Look at the SCV. Look at the SCV.
Oh, yeah.
He's going that way. I thought he was checking for proxies, but
Yeah.
no, I think he's about to proxy himself.
Yep.
Oh, I know what it is. It's Nick's build. It's such a Nick build.
This is most likely the Cyclone proxy, I'm guessing.
Yes, it is. Oh, Nick, what have you done?
Is it double Cyclone then, do you think? Or no, there's just one gas, so I assume...
I think he's gonna keep pumping one cycle at a time.
Yeah, so... This is really scary to deal with. You need to have perfect control on this with the stalkers you get out early on. Like you can't lose a stalker.
No.
And you need to get up shield batteries for the follow-up as well. To actually deal with this properly in most scenarios. The probe did go home as well, so he might think this is just a CC opening, but it's really in reality not, so yeah.
Okay, probe is checking for...
Oh, he's pulling the SCVs now as well. Oh, yeah, good. Probe stayed on there. He's trying to proxy himself, I think. Maybe he wants to do a proxy Stargate or something.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay, what's it called? It's coming back, and he sees no CC. Obviously, now he knows something's up.
Yeah.
Close the depot. Close the gate. Okay, no, he's not gonna close the gate.
Yeah. So now the Protoss knows something is up, but the question is, can he really stop it? Because there's no pile on the low ground yet, which means no shield battery for another 15 seconds or so. So this is gonna be really strong here. With the repair on the Cyclone as well, I think this is almost game just right away. Like, because this is like something really hard to deal with, and there's more Cyclones in production as well. He needs to focus the Stalker here though, so he makes sure to not lose the Cyclone, so they can go up in... Yeah, he's keeping the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is so well done. This is so well done.
Very well done.
You can see already on the worker supply as well how it's looking, and there's more Cyclone from what the... He needs to get into the main though and depower that Robo, otherwise this will turn into a macro game.
Okay.
If he gets the depower here.
Okay.
Oh, this... No, he should have just gone for it. Now this might get shut down actually.
He's gonna take out a lot of these probes down.
Yeah.
The thing
but
is,
even if he does, like you can see like there's 2 bases right now versus 1. So the Protoss actually have held on here for now. But yeah, one Cyclone is not gonna beat this straight up alone, but yeah, SirErik is taking the safe route here. He's gonna go back, take a follow up on this, since he does have his like high ground CC here, so he's gonna have 2 bases.
How many do you reckon? No, I don't think. Can 3 Cyclones take out one more? No, I don't think they can.
No, well, they can, but they're gonna trade out all 3, I think, if he tries to do that.
Really?
Yeah. So if he tries to do that, I think that's a bigger loss for SirErik than Tosha here. So I think it was a good decision to go back, wait for the follow-up tech, and then do a push on 2 bases, and I think he can finish him out. But because what we gotta keep in mind is that Protoss is supposed to be ahead of workers, and in this scenario he won't
He's
be.
not.
Yeah, you know.
The mules and so on, they're gonna snowball and
Yeah, and he hasn't
will be
invested in
beautiful.
like the gateway tech yet. Like he does have warp gate, I believe. Yes, he does have warp gate, but he's only on 2 gateways or 3 gateways soon, I guess. And then a robo, so there isn't much tech at all yet. And versus like the Stim bio that's gonna be coming his way, with Medivacs, he's gonna be needing
A lot more than
additional
this.
tech. Yeah.
Well, he's spreading them around. He spread the workers around. It's looking fine so far for Protoss.
Yeah, indeed.
Could be a good game. I like the +1 from SirErik.
Yeah. So
And tanks are gonna be up as well.
yeah.
So let's see. And 2 Marauders. You see, I would have liked him to get a lot more Marines than Marauders here, because there are quite a few Immortals out already.
Yeah, indeed. It's just like the nature how he had to do the build since he delayed the barracks tech level for so long. He couldn't do like combat shield and then stim. That would be too late. He needs to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah,
He
it
does
seems
need both at the
it
same
does
time.
seem like that SirErik has gotten a lot of information, or not information, inspiration. It's called from Nick here. Because
Yes,
this was
his
a similar
build.
build to what we saw Nick do versus what clan was it? It must have been the one we played last in the Master Squad, right? Nick was playing. He was also playing with Cyclones early on, trying to pressure with that.
Yeah.
Correctly. So yeah, this follow-up push now that's gonna be going across the map is gonna be so strong.
He needs to see that observer. He needs to scan
And
and kill
charge
that
is
observer.
gonna be just out from finishing, I think. Like when this hits, if he goes right away. Oh, okay, maybe not actually. It's finishing up faster than I thought, but there isn't that much zealots. It's only 6 zealots, I think.
Yeah, there's
6
many,
zealots.
but 6 Zealots is still tanky.
Yeah, but if you just like Kitewood is not to mention that he has 3 cyclones in the back.
Okay,
Oh, if he
okay,
loses
pull
the
back, pull back,
cyclones
pull back.
though, that's not optimal. That's the down hero. Oh, yeah, Kite fight versus style up there.
Okay, that's
nice.
a good fight. That was a good fight for Terran.
He just needs to continue to reinforce this now, maybe even expand behind this, and then he will be in a really good spot. Get that siege tank up on the high ground here. It's gonna be shelling away. It's just about not getting caught off guard by the army right now. Get the siege tank up beforehand. He can even like drop with this as well if he wants to. There's a lot of different pressure abilities here for SirErik. He has a large. Oh, he's actually. I think he meant to rally from home actually behind this, but he has closed the supply depot, so the units are actually not moving across the map. But that might be intentional as well. Not sure. Oh, he's getting a sneaky third up here actually. Ooh, losing a bit too much here. Gonna be losing a siege tank for free as well.
Pick up.
Yeah.
There we go. See you later. Boost.
Yep.
Boost. There we go. Okay. Things are settled a little bit. Boros is moving across the map now. He thinks that he's okay to move out? He's got a recall. He's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then again, like recall is only good when you can retreat, like if you recall 4. But in this scenario, even if he recalls, he's gonna most likely lose most of the core units.
He's gonna lose this army now.
Yeah, this was a overextension.
That was a big overextension
for the Protoss player. So if SirErik just push across the map right now,
okay, he's going. He's going.
Yeah.
Please
because the Protoss is actually continuing Immortal production here going to Storm, and Storm is not gonna be finished when this hits.
If this hits.
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't decided yet, I guess. But he is on 2 bases behind. Oh, never mind, he has a third in the main. So yeah, he is a bit committed to it, but not all in. Oh, there is a stalker in the position as well. we will look at the third base here of the Protoss. Look at that. There's basically like no supply here for the Protoss player. So yeah, if
Okay,
SirErik
push
just
up,
moves
push
in
up.
here before the storm finishes up, this is GG. Nice getting back here versus the Sal. Getting the heal up here as well. And
Come on,
since
push
there
up,
is
push
no
up,
High
push up, push
Templars,
up.
the storm
Up,
finishing
up.
up won't matter. So there
Up,
is
up,
shield
SirErik.
batteries though, so you need to be a bit careful. I think it's a good idea to wait for the Liberator and Siege Tank to get here.
Yeah.
Alright. Engagement is coming in here. Nice canning there on the sellouts. You're shaving more and more off, and every time the Protoss engages here, he's gonna be in Siege Tank position and going into Liberator zones. Yeah, at this point this should be GG, well played, I believe.
Not yet.
Right,
Not yet. He
right.
pulled back for some reason. He sees nothing. Would you like to move, SirErik?
Sally, he just want to get out those shield barriers, I guess, before he engages here. And probably make sure that he has production at home as well, so he doesn't overextend. Because he's not on that great of a work count at home, so he needs to get the third here and get the workers as well, to make sure that he gets this win home. Oh, gonna let some of the workers go here, not paying attention to the army. But then again, there is a reinforcement army at home. SirErik is currently doubling the supply of the Protoss.
Army-wise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, army-wise indeed. But he is still
Is he
ahead
going
in
home?
supply overall as well. Yeah.
Why is he going home?
I don't know, like maybe to just regather his forces or something. But yeah, like he might feel like he is ahead as well. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I would argue
There is
for
two
that
High
he,
Templars
yeah,
and
actually he
two
was
Storms
waiting for the oh, this Liberator placement. It's a bit awkward. But he oh yeah, nice.
That's one storm gone.
Yep, and now he's gonna drop into the main now?
Oh yes, I love this move.
I don't know though, like this might be a bit dangerous because he won't have tank support or Liberator support now. Oh, and the army's coming in here as in a
siege up. Okay, he knows. He needs to siege up now. He knows where the army is. Okay, there it is.
Good. He's
I
making
love
me
the movement of
nervous
Protoss.
here. I'm gonna have a heart attack soon, I believe. Jokes aside, he's on top. Oh, what?
Okay, base trade.
Okay. Oh wait, we have a drop piece dealing with at home from the war prism. So he didn't realize that the army is going across the map, I believe. So this might turn into a very awkward situation, I believe. Oh nice, he's gonna get the war prism here though. That's really nice. And now he's going across the map and the Protoss is going home.
Protoss is turning around now.
So get the Liberator up here, get the siege tanks in position. Oh, SirErik, this might be bad because he's stacked up and there are storms. Oh, the storms, the storms.
No,
But
no,
it's an equal trade still, I think.
No, he's trading. He's trading.
Yeah,
if he's
so.
trading, he's fine. He's fine to trade. He's way ahead.
Yeah, indeed. MGM says that he's ready.
SirErik be more aggressive though. I want him to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Go and snipe that third.
Indeed.
Yeah, see the third.
But it is 2 base versus 3 base here, and it's gonna be like that even if the third comes up, because there aren't enough workers to saturate. Oh well, never mind. There are enough workers. 26 out of 8 saturation in the natural. It will start for a bit. Oh no! He's gonna lose a bit of army here. That's not optimal. High Templars coming in the back, but that is fine because there are siege tanks to take them down now. Yeah, snipe the one with
Templars are dead?
Yeah.
Okay, that should be GG soon.
This should be soon GG.
Come on! Really there?
Come on, SirErik. Let's go, man. Let's do this.
Okay, he sees the army is going behind him.
Yeah. Oh no, the overstim though is real. But yeah, I guess it's fine. You would really lack some medevacs with this push. Then this would have been
fuck
game.
me, I'm
Like,
not the only one
yeah,
without
exactly.
medivacs. He's not stimming, he's
Yeah, exactly.
anymore.
That's well done. Zealots in the bottom here, but yeah, like taking out third again here with like 8 workers at region and 11 in the main lab, or 6 I mean in the main lab. There's basically no mineral income anymore for Tosha. You can't even afford to rebuild that third. So yeah, at this point this is game. I dare to call it at this point, since he's tripling the army supply of his opponent and almost doubling the overall supply. So, yeah. Even with the move command here into the Zealot, it shouldn't really matter. Because this follow-up army that's coming right now, that will absolutely crush his opponent.
How many storms are there?
One storm.
One storm. That's
So even if that hits right on all the troops and SirErik hold positions, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, so this should be just a walk into the natural and a win for SirErik. Must say very well played. Did follow up really good on the early strategy and not overcommitting, so he did lose to something stupid. So yeah, GG, well played. Suggesting Mr. MGMs into the party here. I will try to get the third game going here as soon as possible. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're gonna take a quick break. I will be back here in a few minutes, probably like 1 or 2 minutes, if everyone is here. So yeah, we'll catch you then. Stay tuned. Sorry about that. Alright, we are back. Welcome back, everyone.
Okay, we're up. Game number 3, baby. Let's go.
Indeed, let's go. Currently up 2-0 in the series here. Hashtag amazing gaming.
Hashtag amazing.
Well, it's been amazing. Been beautiful to see our fellow Terran players shine. Not always we get to see, so I'm happy about that. And we have a 4th potential Terran as well that's going to be playing that are inside this conversation right now. But hopefully he will get away by MGMs winning here. But I'm hoping to see the game. I'm hoping to see the game.
Oh, please, MGMs, please.
So
Hopefully he's like, his macro is like master 1 level macro. That's why he doesn't
So,
play.
alright, so I'm gonna take off the introduction here by introducing our fellow opponent that is called Darkness here in the top left corner, representing Wild Boars. Hype.
And on the bottom right, representing Thor and playing a sack, and hopefully he wins. It is MGMs.
Indeed.
Hype.
Hype. So yeah, I guess you heard the same rumors as me, Didar, since you are in the Clown War chat. We heard that MGMs is gonna like do macro. I have not heard this word before in relationship with MGMs, but well.
Do you reckon do you reckon Darkness did his research, did his due diligence, and he knows what MGM's reputation he's moving out with the SCV scout?
Maybe. I'm not sure, man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. MGMs does have decent macro though. Like in all jokes aside, like he did beat me in the macro game. So yeah, I did.
Yeah, but no one has
like, mess up,
seen it.
Yeah, right. That's true.
That's how good it is.
But
No
we
one
will
knows
see
his
it
builds because
hopefully
no
on
one has
stream
seen it.
here, or if he just takes the like he just faked it all and then just does the cheese to surprise all of us as well. But yeah.
I think MGMs will win if the other if I don't know his game against Mac. I'm not sure how he plays against Mac, but Bio he's fantastic.
Yeah, and we will see if it actually will be mech or not. That's
Most likely it's going to be.
How do you know, man? It could be Bio.
It's Bio against Zerg is so like unviable at the moment.
I don't know,
And plus,
man.
look, it's not 2-on-1 anymore. It's definitely Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, probably gonna have a reactor come down. Here after I'm running now. Or yeah, there it is. It's gonna be factory into Banshee opening for sure here, I think. Or well, not necessarily Banshee, but it's gonna be factory at least for the Helmets.
That Reaper could do some damage here now.
Yep. So, oh that
Block.
oh
Good.
nice.
He
That was
blocking,
almost
yeah.
very
good
cute
block.
from the Reaper there. Like,
Yeah, very
oh,
cute. Yeah.
nice. He's saving all the drones there. Very nicely done.
Yeah, he saved all of them. Yeah, well done.
Yep. And the Reaper is actually. Wait, what? This is new.
What?
This hasn't been here always, right? This must have been.
Yes, it has. What, the Reaper, that ledge? Of course it has.
No.
Yes.
No. I don't believe you.
No, seriously, you know it has been there. It's not like they changed the map midway.
Well, I think they did. Like they did change on Blackpink, for example. They did change on. Where was it as well? Like there was another map as well, but yeah, to add in more. But yeah, and it might not have been on this map.
Oh, it's gonna be Bio. It's gonna be Bio.
It's gonna be
Because
Bio.
Stivis is researching. Unless
Yeah.
it's like next level fakery that he's, you know, he's.
Reaper
Unless he
getting
wants to
in
fake
here,
it.
but he's not gonna see that much more than that there was no tech in the main. So I guess like that tells in some regard a story of it in itself. But yeah.
I do love the Queen count from MGM.
Yeah,
I like
so
it.
making sure that he won't get caught off guard by any early aggression. He's researching
Yeah.
speed even, so he's gonna get that for the overlords. So that will help
I'm
him
a
out.
big fan of Overlord speed.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so
we're gonna have a drop.
Overlords
for
are gonna
Alliance.
see this. Medevac?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
So-
gonna see this Medevac.
Question is, did the Terran player see
The Overlord.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think he did. Definitely did.
yeah, we'll see.
Oh,
here.
third is on the way for Terran. Yeah, third is on the way for that. You see, I don't understand. Okay, it's part of the wall. That's fine, actually. Yeah. Thinks he could have made it in place.
Yeah. So, but yeah, pretty greedy opening from the Terran at home though. He would definitely have died to MGM's ordinary Ravager
Yeah,
League cheese.
He would have. Yeah, but
But
he
yeah.
scouted
Yeah, so gonna get some workers
Bulldogs.
here.
some workers.
Oh, that's
They're all
not do
lined
it
up,
in a
so-
line.
Oh, good block. What a block
Yeah,
by those links.
but still, 8 drones going down here. and that puts MGMs back quite a few drones here. And the Terran player is being as greedy as he can behind this, having the third CC already in the wall. So yeah. But then again, MGM's got free hatchery production going, and he does have queens for all the bases to get the injections going. So yeah, he's catching up in drones pretty fast here. Lair done, so we might see Baneling speed coming up here soon. Some more crease spread would be nice for MGMs to start getting connection to a potential fourth that he wants to be taken soon, most likely.
Yeah.
Oh,
The queens
Hellions
are out.
coming in here in the fourth. Queen's in position though. Gonna be helping out versus that. Nice focus fire on the medevac, so the Hellions are not gonna get out. But it is additional 2 drones more taking some. Oh, in the natural as well, 2 Hellions going in. But yeah, they got shut down as well. But in total 4 drones, so not too bad.
Yeah, not so bad.
Like
He's
this
got the
is
baneling nest, but he's not making any banelings. Still droning up.
yeah. So
Should have been droned up by 5th minute.
yeah, and it's still like he needs to be droning right now, but at the same time he needs to be getting some army out as well, because this push that's coming. Oh well, no, never mind. He's just gonna take a medevac and drop with it. Yeah, he's gonna keep up the aggression then, I guess.
Already taking the 4th. He's being so greedy at the moment.
Well, I don't know. 4th at this timing isn't. Or do you mean the Terran player or no?
No.
Okay then. The
MGMs.
SirErik 4th is not too greedy at this point though. I guess since he's taking a lot of damage, it might seem that way. But like he's already saturated on 3 bases, so he needs to get that 4th up as the next step, together with some units. Picked up an Overlord there with a medevac. Viking gonna pick up an Overseer over here. So yeah. But yeah, this is turning into a macro game, and yeah.
Okay.
So
The queens. Look, I could catch this medevac. So close.
yeah. But it's outside of range for MGMs though, so he doesn't see anything on it.
MGMs has a lot of gas.
Yes.
I'm not a Zerg, but that's a lot of gas for.
Well, he's taken all the gases on his 2 first bases, and he hasn't invested that much in the tech yet.
Push is coming now.
Yeah, like he's only on 1 evolution chamber as well, which is putting him behind in upgrades.
Thing is, he still hasn't got lair.
Oh no, never mind. He has a 2nd evolution chamber. He does have lair. It's in the natural, but he's not researching. Okay. There we are. I know. And he's going to the Spire. That's an interesting choice actually, because Spire is a bit orthodox. Yeah, like these days, just because it's hard to like get proper damage done with it nowadays. But MGMs is a bit out of position here,
Gonna lose the 4th.
Yeah, most likely losing the 4th here, since he won't be able to engage this really well. He's gonna try to like do a surround on this, but it's gonna be an awkward surround since it's off the creep. Yeah, I think this might just be game, to be honest.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah, you need to engage from the other side, I think. That's why you had creep control, and it's what I was talking about before as well. Like, you need to get the creep going earlier. So yeah.
Yeah, that's game.
Yep, just too much units for a turn player here. Oh, okay, so apparently the score is wrong. I just realized, I don't know why it did that, but it's supposed to be 2-0 for us, of course. So yeah, that is, I don't know why it did show up like that. It's normally supposed to do that automatically, so something must have been going wrong. But yeah, it's 2-1 right now to Utah, so the next one will either win us the series or take us to the 8th match. It'll be interesting. And we will lose our caster Didar since he's going into play. He'll be putting himself in here. Hopefully I'm bringing it to a win here. Oh, you can decline the process.
I did.
Alright. I'm just gonna move you down to the clan war channel. So,
User was moved out of your channel.
alright, we're gonna take a quick break while we set up the next game. I'll be right back. So we are back live now. Welcome everyone. We have switched up the casters. I have Dor and Game Richard with me here. I'm gonna be joining the casting. Alright, so
brilliant. It looks like we've got a TVP on Acid Plant, which is going to be amazing.
Your barcode isn't even ranked. It's bad, man.
See, you didn't have to mention that live on Twitch. So we've got TVP on Acid Plant. What are your thoughts, guys? What have you seen any specific builds on Acid Plant? Do
I
you
have
think
no
that
idea about
maybe...
this matchup.
Okay.
Well, like I think Acid Plant is a bit awkward in like movement overall early game. Like you can get caught off guard with certain stuff. Like if you are not paying attention, like your Colossus could take a completely different way than the rest of your army. So stuff like that can happen.
Very choky, like very hard to kill someone.
Yeah.
In my opinion, from my experience, like Mech is insane on this map. I think.
I think Didar has just said he's going to toilet, so
Yeah, right.
I hope, hope he comes back and doesn't get
And
locked in the
he's
toilet.
back. He's back.
There we go. I believe he only plays with a mouse.
Yeah, he lost his keyboard, so.
He lost his keyboard? How are you supposed to play
only.
without a keyboard though?
Well, you know, Didar never used hotkeys, and now he doesn't have a keyboard anymore. It doesn't really matter either, anyway. So he just plays without.
But the hotkeys that he was using was for army.
No, the hotkeys he was using was for production, I think.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He never hotkeyed any of his units, like.
Yeah,
he still doesn't, I think.
Yeah, well, I think it might have started doing that. I'm not sure though. But it's going to be an interesting match, to say the least. I think Didar has been experimenting a bit with mech as well, but I think that is going to be hard to make work in this matchup.
But Cyclones are very good in the early game.
Yeah, true.
Like they are insanely hard to stop for Protoss, apparently. From what I've seen.
Yeah, but yeah, you can take the introductions away, Dur.
All right, in the bottom right in red we have the man with no hotkeys. It's Didar.
And on the top left-hand side, from WBO, what does that stand for, boys?
Wild Boar
I think Wild Boar,
Esports.
yeah.
Wild
Yep.
Boar Esports. It is LLU.
Bye.
So is it LLU or is it Blue?
I have no idea.
The most important question of this match, to be honest.
Hello, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so right now we do see Commander going for the barracks and the gas. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is we may
Ooh.
not be seeing
Ooh.
a proxy factory, but oh my god,
Ooh.
there's a second
But
barracks.
why would he put it there? That's like if he's not going Reapers, right? Like he's going 3
That
ranks, I
would
guess.
be interesting if he
Like
does.
Reapers are terrible versus Protoss, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
Is
at least
he going-
massing them.
Is he
Look
going
at this
Marine in
scouting
the Marauder?
pattern from the probe. Or the preset.
Oh my god, he's going to scout it as well. Maybe, will he change his path now that he's seen that? Or will he keep it going? I believe he's keeping it going and he's going to
Yeah.
just about clip it. Has he seen it? I believe so.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah,
he's
he's
gone
seen
for
it.
the Nexus. So it'd be really good now just to see a pylon go down in the natural because he's going to be wanting to put down a shield battery.
Yeah. Oh.
But why would he get a second? Oh, so he is going like he's doing a weak version of a Proxy Marauder, I guess. I
It'd
don't
be
know.
Proxy Marauder and Marine, I believe.
Yeah, but it's
Proxy
not
Marauder,
proxied.
sorry, a Marauder and a Marine push. So
Yeah,
he'd be trying to take out the early few units. But you
Yeah.
see, if Lou goes into a Stargate early on, I believe he will just kill everything, and there'll only
Yeah.
be Marauders left.
I think so as well. I think if he just gets a few adepts as well, like Marauders are not great against adepts, right? So
Yeah.
But at the
so-
moment, Lou hasn't really reacted to this. He's going to be using
I
the
don't-
adept to kill this worker, but he hasn't really. He's got the pylon down, but I'm assuming he's going to be using this adept just to scout, just to see
he has a
Yeah.
where the
Stargate.
units are.
But I
But,
think that's gonna be too late. Like that's not gonna be ready.
I mean, Commander's going to be
Oh.
attacking with like
Wait,
5
why
to
is
6
Didar-
Marines.
I thought isn't he supposed to move out already? Like
Well,
If
like,
Didar
Didar
be
kills
attacking.
this adept, then
oh,
it could be a lot of trouble. Right now,
I
he's going to
guess-
shade in as well.
I guess he keeps it at home. So but there's no wall. That's bad.
well, that's,
nice.
I know he's not gonna commit.
I guess he
anything.
kept the units at home so he can actually defend the CC so it doesn't get cancelled.
Yeah.
Mm. And
Now he's
yeah.
adding a factory and he's supply block.
Yeah.
What's good now, we do have a shield battery by the front as well. We don't see the 2 extra gateways coming down. We should be able to see that after the
There
Oracle
goes
comes
the
out here.
This adept's gonna be annoying.
That's a sad SCV
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Marines
still
not
no
gonna be able
Oracle
to do it.
slotting here. There's still no Oracle. Here
Oh,
we go.
there we
Right.
But
So then
Orion's
again,
not
like-
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are enough Marines to shut it down straight up, but then again, there are 2 adepts and shield barriers already
Exactly.
up there. So yeah, this is not gonna do much. most
But
likely.
the Oracle isn't ready yet,
He's in a
so
lot
but
of
just
trouble
the
here.
shield batteries will deal
He
with
needs
this,
to
I
keep
think.
the Marines in the back though. Keeping
Mm.
them in the front will have them picked up.
Like,
Oh,
this
he's
is really
focusing
good if
the
Terran
wrong
has-
shield
if
battery
Protoss
as
has
well.
Stalkers, right? But it's kind of trash against adepts.
Yeah, Commander's in a lot of trouble right now. He definitely just needs to just sit back, get a bunker up,
He
start
needs
that
to.
train his
He
natural.
needs to start.
Let's
like,
have a look at the
continue
worker
building a
count.
CC.
Yeah.
25 to 35 workers in favour of Lou. I mean, mules are good, boys, but they are not that good.
Yeah.
They can't-
I mean, that's debatable, but yeah.
Exactly.
well,
Yeah,
if we
like
take-
this opening needs to do a lot more, and like shield batteries together with like units overall is
Ooh.
just really good versus any bio in the early stages.
And you know what's even better? Because he held the push with adepts only, Didar doesn't even know that there's an Oracle, so he actually
Yeah.
doesn't have units in his main base, and
So-
this is gonna suck.
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
lot
the
of
Oracle's,
damage
I
gonna
mean,
be.
it will get probably 6, 7 kills.
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't kill
that's a lot.
Oracles as fast though. As it
Yeah.
used to.
Exactly.
And he's not
But
really
there's
targeting
really
it.
not like much to do with it though. Is there? Like all the Marines
Come
are
on,
out on the
target the
field,
SCVs.
so
4 workers now.
I mean-
6 workers going down. And I
Seven.
think right now, guys, it's
He has
getting
no
harder and
energy,
harder
no.
for Commando here.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so he's just moving all his units, SCVs to the natural. That's interesting.
yeah.
So this is good. He's going for a forge now, Lou, and we should be either seeing a third or extra gateways here. We do see a robo, so he looks to be transitioning out of this as well.
And a forge as
So-
well.
Just playing a little bit safe now, Lou. He's not. He's trying not to get too far ahead and throw away the game. Well, if he
I
can.
think the robo might just be for a warp prism actually, because he's starting glaives.
Yeah.
Could be,
I
yeah,
think
So
absolutely.
he
as
might
well.
actually just.
Just
he might
gonna
just drop,
do
like
like
4
the
more
Adept
gateways.
Phoenix competition there.
How many gateways does he have?
Usually
He
seeing in
has,
this match.
he has 3 gateways, so he's probably gonna drop like 3 or 4 more gateways, or even 5 to go up to 8.
And
He has so
there's
much
another
gas,
push as well.
actually.
I mean,
Actually,
there's
he might
so
not.
many units for Lou here. I mean, I believe he could have just traded here, just so that he could just keep
I
the
think
bio
he
down.
could have overrun. Well, he doesn't have glaives, so he might just want to wait for that. So he doesn't have like, so he gets a higher depth count. So he has 3 more gateways and a Templar. But he's not going complete all in, but he definitely wants to make to put up some pressure, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the full map control now goes to Lou. I mean, now he's coming back a little bit. He's adding the gateways, going for the Templar Archives, and he's going for a robotics bay as well. So
Yeah.
he will be able to go for the Disruptors or the Colossus, either one of his choosing.
Didar really needs to make more Widow Mines, I think. Like, against that many Adepts, you need Widow Mines, right? I think.
Yeah, I mean, Widow Mines are good.
And
But
they're good against the Phoenix as well.
a few Widow Mines. I mean, I still go tank versus Protoss, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But Adepts can shade on the tanks without ever taking any shots.
Yeah, but that is the whole idea of the tanks, are just to take the shields away. If you're shading on the tanks and the bio is still together as one whole, the adepts trade very, very cost ineffectively.
Yeah. Well, not if you're behind though, like
It's
Didar.
true. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. It's a large
good
army
point.
supply
I
for
guess
Didar
tanks are
though,
like
going
the
across the
tanks
map.
are like the more consistent way, right? But Widow Mines can win you the game if they get insane shots.
well, at the
Yeah.
moment, Didar's had enough of this game, so he's just moving forward, single file, just like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Hi ho, let's go. Let's
Well,
go,
he's-
Commander.
He's
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
army
happening?
supply, but I
Oh,
don't
he's gonna
think-
lose with the mines for free here though.
Oh, that's that might just...
yeah.
He has
Um,
no medivacs either. That's such a big like deal.
Yeah. That's why you always need to have a marine in front of your army, just going alone rather than any
Or
other
just
units to
scan
spot
ahead,
up or the
yeah.
rest. Yeah. But you can't scan ahead of the whole map, like they could have been positioned anywhere.
Oh no, but but there's only 2 chokes. He needs to.
Right,
Like,
but like they could
Oh,
have
now he has
been
medivacs
sitting
though. That's
somewhere
good.
else.
He has still.
Oh,
Yeah, he does. Oh. Okay, that was close.
I mean, there is a way he could win, but this
Yeah.
is so
I
hard.
think when Storm finishes and when that Colossus pops, it's over.
yeah.
In my
I
opinion.
think so. He needs to hit
I
now.
mean, it's still going to be hard now because there isn't any upgrades from the Terran here. And Commander looks as if he's scanning, and he's going to try and take a fight here. And Lou's
Yeah.
running away,
Yeah, Lou is not really like.
picking off units. Kills both the medevacs. That's very important as well. He can't heal them up again. He's
I mean,
gonna
they
have to
were
stim
empty
again.
though, so
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
But
He
then
has to
again,
stim. He
it
has
just
to
seems
stim,
to
like,
be too
If
much
he fights,
here.
he has to stim. It's worth it, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, look at
yeah,
the
now it's-
reinforcement
yeah.
now
sellers,
it's
so
over.
yeah.
And it looks like Commander's being overrun, and these Marines are trying to run away for their dear lives. Look at
Yeah.
them.
One
so
sec.
It's they feel like the opening didn't succeed here for either selling. So in the end, like he just was too far behind here. No way he's gonna be able to hold on versus this.
He took a lot of damage early on. Very good scouting early on from Lou as well. There's the sort of the basics of StarCraft, getting in there, scouting what your opponent's doing, and he was able to see what cheese Commander was going to pull out in this
Yeah.
one. GG is called.
GG, well
And
played.
I believe Wild Boars have equaled the score.
Yeah, it's 2-2 now. So we're gonna go into an ace match. We're gonna go to a quick break while we're selecting the ace player and their opponent, or our opponent does the same. So yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. They stay tuned for the conclusion of this clan war between us. Alright, we are back. We're gonna get into this ace match here. We have both players ready. Alright, Dorby wasn't in here. That's good that we actually get sorted out.
User joined your channel.
Hey guys, can I join you?
Yeah, go
Ooh,
ahead.
oh,
Man.
awesome. Dur is,
Alright.
I've invited Dur as well.
Yep,
And
awesome.
he was your host.
Yeah, I almost missed getting Dorby in
right,
there.
okay.
So. Oh, did I miss
Another
someone?
TVP, my favorite matchup I have the most expertise in this matchup, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, Didar,
Yeah.
how bad is a Genesis versus Terran for a Protoss?
It's like, it's unbelievably bad.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
But I like it.
Alright, so
That
we
was my thought as well.
Well, didn't this update? I don't know. Alright, cool. We are in the 8th match here, and it is starting right now, so you guys can take the introductions away.
Right.
Alright.
In the bottom right, playing for Tar in red as Terran, it's SirErik.
Bye.
And on the top left, which looks like he's going Nexus first,
Yeah.
is
What?
Ilu.
I.
Hype?
No, he's
not
just
going
delaying
Nexus
his
first.
gateway.
Yeah.
Sneaky though, placing it in the corner there. SirErik scouts and
it's-
doesn't scout properly.
No, it's for Reapers. He's blocking the Reaper.
Ah, right, yeah, that's true.
That's cute though, but it doesn't work on this map because there's like 5 different Reaper spots.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, indeed.
There's a few maps this season that doesn't work at all. Like I think Eastwatch also doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure he can still jump up there with just the gateway, so he needs to add the cyber core on the other side.
Yeah.
I
Both
think, I'm not 100%
Players
sure.
passing each other in the wind there with their workers, making sure to scout on this map.
Make sure they have all their buildings inside of the base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so. But
We haven't seen cheese today at all, didn't we?
Your build was kinda cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it wasn't. I expanded. There wasn't one base in.
Well, like, the thing is, like, the build you do, either, like, you're on one base so long, so when you take your second base, he's on double the workers that you are on. So it's basically a cheese. Like, because, like, even if you take a second behind it, you basically lost the game already if you don't make the push work. So yeah.
To be fair, this guy Ilu is a lot better than me, so I had to go this.
Yeah, like, in this case, really good Ilu. Well, Alu, or whatever you want to call him, like, he is really strong. Strong.
Why are you strong?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Let's join.
Yeah.
Wait.
Alright, so Reaper coming in here, depth out. So yeah, but he
and a
will
free
see the
proc.
ordinary Nexus timing here, so that's good.
Oh, if he micros, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
He cancelled the shade as well, that's interesting.
That was weird, yeah.
I guess, oh, okay, I guess it was for this
But
reason.
that was...
Oh, that was close, almost.
Well, he's gonna do Street
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And he's
Oh
not-
no,
No,
he
he's not.
might miss Spycross.
No.
Oh, there, never
Didn't see
mind.
the Stargate though.
Oh, no, that's, did he see it or did he not see it?
No, he didn't.
Ah, okay. We do have supply block here for SirErik, not optimal. But the CC is finishing up, so that will remedy that
Where did he
situation.
Where did the SCV... Okay, SCV died.
The thing is, like, SirErik is opening up Widowmine drops here, but the two adepts coming across the map now are actually going to be able to do some damage then, because there aren't really any defense first.
Oh yeah, actually they might.
And if he lets
But,
them in...
Depot.
Okay,
I
so...
think when he's... Oh, he only has one. He only has 3
Yeah.
Marines as well. That's bad.
Yeah, so... oh, gonna lose one of the Marines here as well, free. It's gonna be blocking all the production.
That was
Ooh,
good.
that
But
was
now he
nice.
knows that they're Widow Mines.
Yeah, so...
But I guess I mean it's pretty normal though to open Widow Mines, right? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be a drop.
Exactly, so to deny oracles and stuff still, it's pretty common. But
So-
you often see the Cyclone opening as well, so seeing the Widowmine does tell him that that's not
Is
gonna
it
be
just
going on.
me or was that Stargate really late? like insanely late.
Yeah, it's relatively
It was
late,
insanely
actually.
late.
Oh, this Adept Scout. It's going straight under.
But he
the
doesn't know
medevac
if
now.
that's a normal drop or a
Yeah.
Borderline drop, so...
So,
No,
but
it
it's
doesn't.
gonna tell him a bit like that
But
they're coming from that
he
direction.
might be able to piece it together.
Yeah,
because
and
he
there is
saw
a
Widowmine
Phoenix
earlier.
coming as well, so that's gonna probably get on top of that medevac right away.
I think it's just gonna lift one of the mines, and then they just have to kill one.
Right, but he's gonna be able to get some shots off on the medevac already, most likely, if he rallies.
Okay, he has turrets up, so that's
Oh,
good
fair
versus the Oracle.
Yep. So
Okay,
They have a
who's
fair
gonna do
amount
more
of
damage
Marines.
here? Is it gonna be the Widow Mines or is it gonna be the Oracle?
I doubt the Oracle is gonna be able to do much here. Like maybe pick up.
Well,
two or
I can
three
answer your
workers.
question. It's definitely the...
Yeah, Widowmine's going
Who's the
down.
target?
Only one
Who's the target?
popping down. 3 workers
Blue
down.
probes.
Okay, not great,
Oracle
but okay.
to Swedes. Yeah.
If he had bird, then right away he would have gotten a lot
A
more.
lot more.
Yeah. So didn't get a revelation on the production here though, so he's seeing the ordinary buildings of a 2-on-1. So he does know like that probably is gonna be well not 2-on-1, the ordinary 2-on-1.
3-1-1.
But yeah. Yeah.
He also kept one Widowmine at home, or it went there after, or it popped out after the drop left. I'm not quite sure. I think the Oracle just killed the workers on the barracks, right?
Oh, is this a Def gonna survive? Oh.
No, of course not.
Yeah, I don't know. Adepts or like Marines are pretty slow, so if he kited down to the left instead, he probably would have gone out. But yeah. To do that,
Like an NG bay and an armory, so upgrades look pretty good for SirErik, I think. He needs to get his stim and combat sheets are late as hell.
Yeah.
Very late.
Thing is
Well-
just that like the Protoss player is like fully saturated on 2 bases now, taking his fur. Like if he can get away with that safely, then take up to Storm and like Colossus and stuff, like that's gonna be really hard to deal with SirErik, I think. I think as a Terran player
yeah.
you need to make damage like at least, well not now, but like you need to do it, like deny a third or like at least do damage in the main on probes to slow down the Protoss, to not just get out-teched.
I mean, you can still fly around with the medivacs, it's just not
Oh,
gonna be as
3
dangerous.
medevac here.
Oh, never mind.
Rep.
So yeah, now this army really shouldn't be out on the map. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have
Okay,
a
he
medivac
sees
to
the
get shot.
observer. He sees the observer.
Let's hope he... Oh, and
Ah.
he this army.
Yeah.
That
That wasn't even intentional.
It's clearly an F2, like, look, the Oracle is flying home,
Yeah.
Phoenix are flying home, everything.
Because he knows.
Not sure
Oh,
why
he's
he-
panicking. He thinks that the push is coming.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. SirErik couldn't really have made that work either since the charge was already up.
SirErik is
so-
forced to turtle until his stim
Yeah.
finishes.
So.
And
The
I
sim
would
will be
wait.
done by the time he gets across the map.
I think he
yeah.
should wait till 1-1 finishes, actually.
Yeah. The thing is about like since he's going Phoenix as well, like pushes like this are just not as efficient since like medivacs will be packed off, so he won't be able to heal up his units properly. And there are shield barriers as well for that matter. And
Yeah.
we do have Phoenixes here, that's gonna be a bit annoying. Since the turret didn't get up.
Well, look, like,
oh,
he has half of his
incoming
army at
in the
home.
third.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, shield barrier is pretty good though.
I mean, he's not gonna do damage if he keeps half his army at home, but he's making a
Yeah.
lot of Widow Mines, which is very good versus Adept Phoenix in general.
Yeah, so.
Which seems to be Ilu's preferred style, because he played it versus Didar as well.
Yeah. There is Colossus range on the way, but there is no Colossus in production yet.
Oh, there was one just now, I saw one.
Wait, what?
There is, but
Where is-
it's his supply blocked.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't pop on
I think he even
production.
has
Oh,
one
Widow
already,
Mine
no?
gets a hit.
Nice. I don't see any Colossus. I think not.
He has a
Oh,
Colossus,
it's out of the
oh my
field.
God.
What is it
Oh
doing
my
over there? Like,
Well, it's chilling.
uh-oh.
That's a Colossus, right?
Uh-oh.
That's like Didar's tank run by, but with a Colossus.
It's a Colossus run by. You know
So,
what? I'm gonna make sure that there is such a thing as Colossus run by.
You should play Protoss, Didar.
I do sometimes. I'm a Dire 3 Protoss. Man, the amount of run bys I could do.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, you can chrono boost Colossus and not like tanks.
Yeah.
That will increase the RPM, the run bys per minute.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so we
it's
have
10th minute
weird
and still
stasis
no fourth.
wards. Well,
Still no fourth.
I mean, I think the reason. Okay, so SirErik actually, I was about to say should take the gases at the start, but he shouldn't because he's not making medivacs
Right.
ever. Like he doesn't like medivacs. I think he really doesn't like.
So it's not just me.
Or is he like? Does he think it's like okay? There's Phoenix, so yeah, he's making Vikings now. So he just doesn't want to make medivacs. By the way, there's stasis wards at every base almost, but some of them are running out.
Okay, a little hit squad of adepts is coming. And they're
now
gonna get
that-
a lot of kills.
Okay, but the art, well, that's a little bit more than a little hit squad in my
Yeah.
opinion. That's like 11 adepts or something. But the Terran army is pretty scary, to be honest. Okay, watch it all get stasis ward. That one stasis ward, just wait for it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no,
gonna lose
never
so
mind.
much. What is it called? SVs to this.
Oh, the SU, you know, it actually doesn't.
But yeah, he needs to go.
Well, he
SirErik.
cleared up.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
cleared
But on the third.
half the adepts, but he still lost a lot of SU. This is fine though.
Yeah.
Like this is not the end of the world. He's pulling the units away, which is nice. He landed the Vikings, and now he's just killing them. And now he can.
Yeah.
But he can't fight this, I think.
Yeah,
Actually, he might. Actually,
like,
he might. If he concaves out of it, he might be.
good
with the
with
second
my hints of the
Colossus,
salads here, though.
the Widowmine hits are really good, but he needs to go. Oh, focus
Oh,
on
lol.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really good, and
Yeah,
now he
that's
should go
brilliant.
because he has no more medivacs. But he killed
Yeah.
all the Phoenix, so he can basically just make medivacs again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he really has to fix the saturation, though. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. The thing is, though, he doesn't want to be making liberators at it, or like he doesn't want to be making medivacs right now. He wants to be making
No,
liberators.
Like
to be honest.
right now, it like looks like he's 20 workers down, which he is as well. But don't forget, the Protoss only has 3 bases, and the main
Yeah.
base is probably have mined out already. Okay, he's that one Colossus. That was expensive, no?
Yeah.
And that's slow zealots, but that's super efficient. But I'm not sure.
This
Yeah, I
is
think
too
this is probably over.
Yeah, actually, he's just barely trading out to law.
He's not
but
making.
there's more army
his
coming.
mistake was that he didn't make anything from his starports at all.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean though, like he wants to be having liberators out at that point to zone out, so the Colossus can't
Well,
just straight up
And
engage.
or just Medidex, anything. Like
Yeah.
he just made nothing. That's why he has so much gas.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm afraid that's gonna be game, guys.
That's GG.
So yeah, that means that Wild Boars Esports take the series 3-2. Although we was a very close series, and we do have like how it works in the Alpha League. Like even if you lose 2-3, you get more points than if we would have lost like 1-3 or 0-3. So like even if we lose this barely now, like we have still a possibility to make it in the playoffs, I believe, if we win the last game that we have left in for the Diamond Squad. So yeah. But yeah,
Bracket somewhere?
there is on. Let's see here. It's not updated yet since we haven't updated the stream. But like, if you go to the Alpha League page, I'm gonna link it in the chat as well for the Twitch. But like in there, you can see the current standings for the Euro Amateur League, and you can also go over to the non-pro one to see the standings for the Master Squad that we have right now. Although that's a bit misshowing right now because it says that we got a technical loss on the last game there, which we are rescheduling. So, but with that, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I see so many active in the chat as well. So yeah, we'll catch you next time. Right now, I think that is next week sometime, right, Didar? There is no plan, or is it Pig Pan on Sunday?
Pigpen.
if Didar is here. But yeah, I think it might be in Pigpen that we're having a clan war on Sunday, if I remember correctly. That is the next one that we're gonna be doing. But yeah, I just yeah, I want to thank you guys as well for coming and casting with me, and shout out to Gamer Richie as well for coming in as a guest casting. So yeah, and with that we're gonna be off for the night. See you everyone.
Yo.